Hello YouTube, I'm back again with another video of the bandsaw. Today is a really hot, gorgeous day. I said that in the previous video. But boy, is it a scorcher. So I figured I might as well go ahead and start putting this bandsaw back together for an update on that lower shaft. Well, I took it to two people. They don't have time to do it for me. So I have it to a third person right now, which has the piece and the lower bearing. He said he can make it. I haven't heard anything yet in a couple days. So I pray that he can make it and it looks good. But I figured today I went ahead and cleaned up. This is the new one that came in the mail. A new used one. So what I want to do is I clean this up a little bit. And I'm going to go ahead and install this up there. Grab that one wheel. That's this one right here. And go ahead and put it on. I'm going to grab the two bearings they've been soaking for probably a good 2 weeks in this motor oil. I'll dry it all off and then put everything back. Those are the thrust bearings at the top right there, those two. Now, this is one of the old bearings that came with the new one that I had to beat the heck off to get it off of there. So we're going to go ahead now and put everything together. Alright, she's up there installed. I got the 3 bolts holding this piece on. I did spray this with WD-40 and wiped it off again to make it somewhat cleaner looking. But right now, that's what she looks like. And I have to get the top screwed down on there. I just hope everything lines up like it's supposed to. And that fancy screw is right here. So I gotta put that on. So we might as well bring that over. And that'll be the last thing I put on, I guess. Let's go ahead and screw this up on. I cleaned that up somewhat. There we go. That works pretty decent. We'll go ahead and raise it up. Alright, we'll just do it right about there. About halfway. So now we're going to go ahead and put on one of the wheels. Just an update about that wheel spring I was telling you about. That one right there, I thought I didn't have that. I did. It's right inside there, like right there inside the wheel. So what I did was I put the bearing right in there like so. That's on there. So that one's on. Now I just took this one out of the oil, drying it off. I'm going to go ahead and put it in here on this side of everything. So let's see how that works here. Oh, that one slid right into place. That's good news. So now we go ahead and put this up there. All right, here we go. It's on there. Nice and quiet. It looks fairly straight. Everything looks grand. So now I get to install this pointer to where it belongs, but I do not have a spring. I am going to look for a spring over there somewhere in my junk drawers, I call it, to see if I have something similar for a spring. You never know, I might find something. Well, I got a lot of things put back on. It took me quite some time to remember all the things I had to put in order here. But as you can see, I got the thrush bearings put on, and the old-fashioned block mechanism here. Boy, that moves freely now. There's all nice shiny hardware now. I'm missing a knob like this right here for on top of here, I do believe. Yeah. And then I got this all shined up, looking good. Got that thrush bearing right there. The blocks are way out too far, I know. I want to put the blade on and then adjust. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I got that tension thing right here hooked up, but with no spring. So I don't know how good that's gonna do. Let's see what else. That's pretty much it. And now I was thinking about putting 3-in-1 in that hole right there where it says oil. This said oil on it. So that's the first thing I thought of, was 3-in-1 oil. So let's go ahead and do that together. I'm going to put 2 drops in it. I lied, 4 drops. 4 little drops in there. And we're going to go ahead and put this back on where it says oil. Just like that. So, at least I know the back half is oiled. Now the front half is not going to be as easy because it's way down there. I have to get a pair of long needle nose pliers to pluck that off. Or maybe just take off this dust cover. That might be even easier yet. Or just loosen it up and get my fingers down in there. Alrighty, let's see what happens. Alright, I loosened up the belt guard, I think that's what it's called. And I got that little oil plug out, as you can see right there. And let's go ahead and give it some 3-in-1 oil together here. I'm going to put in 4 drops also. There we go, there's 4 drops. The 3-in-1. Then we're going to go ahead and put this back together. And I got to use my right hand here. A little painful to watch here. There we go. There. Now we know there's oil in the motor. Like I said, it's probably never been oiled 30-some years, you know. You just never know. We'll turn it a little bit here and there and get it. Oh yeah, she feels pretty good. And I'll leave it sit like that until I'm ready to install the motor on here. Like I said, everything's turned out pretty decent. Yes, there's a few things missing. I even shined that up right there. Like I said, is this little knob it's missing right here. Right there. And then right there, you're supposed to have like a big wrench looking thing hanging down to adjust the table, which did not come with it. So maybe I'll find something in the future, but I just want to get this thing rolling. Starting to clean up the table a little bit better here. Pretty soon I'm going to get rid of this table, and I cannot wait because it's very tight in this workshop. But it's almost all put back together, and this bandsaw is going to be located probably right there until I need to use it. Alright, yeah, I got the other wheel zip tied back to that mechanism, sitting down there for storage. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Oh, here's that little chrome cap. It's supposed to go on top of there like that. I didn't need to take that off, so we'll give that away too. The only thing left is that bottom shaft, and here's the spacer bearing, they call it. That and a couple of the clip rings or snap rings, the pulley, and that bearing. And if I get the other one back, we can go ahead and put this together. There is nothing wrong with those bearings. So yeah, now we just wait until the shaft arrives.